I thought this was going to be my easiest surgery, but it is not. Am I the queen of TMI? Probably. I'm doing things that I never dreamed that I could do before. I'm a whole different person. Hi, friend. It's me. It's been a minute, but I am here today to give you a update on my surgery. So it's been wild. Wow, 8 weeks ago. Wait a second. 10 weeks ago. Can I count? Can I math? 10 weeks ago, I had an upper reconstruction, breast lift, and implants made out of excess tissue and fat from 120-pound weight loss. And just breastfeeding 4 babies. I've had 5 children, but breastfeeding 4 babies and all 7 pregnancies, all the things, and the weight loss. And yeah, so this is my update. Okay. I'm coming to you live from my house while the baby takes a nap. And I just want you to know that this is all dry shampoo because I've been through it. And I just wanted to give you this update about the recovery of my surgery. This has been the hardest recovery so far, which is kind of wild for me because I thought this was going to be my easiest surgery, but it is not. And I am here live, real, raw, no makeup, no nothing. And I am putting myself out there because I promised you that I would always tell the truth and that I would always be real and myself. And there it is. And dang, man, I really missed with that dry shampoo. It went everywhere. So just a little recap. This past year, I have had my son. He just turned 1 a couple days ago. And then I had a C-section. I had a 360 tummy tuck and hysterectomy at the same time. And then I had my upper body reconstruction lift situation, okay? The first thing that happened right after surgery, I had a bad reaction to the anesthesia.
Oh my God, I'm so sick.
I was not out as long as my other surgery. I was out for 10 hours this time, which it was a 7-hour. They expected the surgery to be 7 hours, but the issue was that when he went in, my breast tissue was not usable at all. It was tubular, so the muscles went around in a tube, and I knew that I had this genetic deformity just from the way that my breasts were growing up. They didn't grow from down up, they grew up down. And so I knew that I had that, but I didn't really know what that meant. So basically what he did was I had a flap of skin here from losing all that weight, and he got that skin and flipped it around and turned it into a breast implant. There they are. Right before. That's the difference. So my scars go like this, and then I have the anchor where he reattached my nipple, and then down here where they kind of take a slice of pie and take that out and then put that back together. But then I also, right through here, through my armpits to my back, I have incisions there. And so, which I think I did on my other vlog, I go into more detail about that. My cousin was here for 10 days helping me, which Katie is a flipping saint. She has been so wonderful helping me throughout all of this, and she's been incredible. She's been helping me take care of the baby during these surgeries, just doing everything. And Katie, I love you. Thank you. She was here for 10 days. And then the day after she left, I did laundry because I could not like take this laundry pile anymore. I feel so much better about my life when my laundry is done, which is wild because there's how many of us in this house? 6 people in this house. And so there's a lot of laundry. I just decided to do 8 loads, I think, or maybe it was 11 loads. I feel like it was 11 loads. Anyways, I did a bunch of laundry in one day and I opened up my incisions in my armpits. Looking back, I realize what a stupid decision that was. But I was on painkillers and not thinking rationally and just letting all my anxiety and OCD determine my life. And that was the worst decision that I made. I should have taken it easy. I should have let the laundry pile up. I should have told my other kids to do the laundry, but they don't do the laundry like I do the laundry. And that is a problem. So what that resulted in was, because that happened on a Saturday, so I waited till Monday and I had my appointment to show the doctor. So they could not like close it up or anything because it had already started healing from the inside out. And so basically Matt, my husband, was helping me change the dressings 2 times a day. We had to put the antibiotic ointment, clean dressings, and then wrapping me in gauze. And this went on for 2.5 weeks. And it was so painful, you guys. It felt like the healing process of that, because there's so much like nerves anyways, and like they give you gabapentin for the nerves, all that stuff. But that felt like a red hot poker in my armpits 24/7. It was so painful. And then I would move and it would just, that hurt so bad. It hurt really bad. I've said it was so painful 20 times, okay? But I don't know how to describe the pain of it to you. It was debilitating. So my advice to you is take it easy and listen to your doctor, because you're on pain pills. You think you're Superwoman and that you can do all the things. You can, in fact, not do all the things, okay? You cannot do the things. So please take it easy. The recovery was so hard because of that. My boob recovery, it's okay. Okay. I think that, of course it's going to be painful. It feels weird to they have settled now, but when they were first, I don't know, they were like, it felt like they were right here. Okay. I'm like, sorry, I'm trying to look and see. It was like they were right here, but now they've settled. The tissue is really, really hard when you first come out of surgery. Now it's soft and everything took well. There was no necrosis or anything like that. I guess it feels like what a normal boob feels like. They feel good. I'm gonna stop touching myself now. But it feels like a heavy weight on your chest when you first come out. It's not painful and it's not particularly uncomfortable. It's just different. I came out of surgery with less back pain, with no back pain, which was crazy to me because I've literally lived my whole life with back pain from having, large tubular breasts. So that's amazing. Also, is this TMI? Am I the queen of TMI? Probably. But after breastfeeding all of those children, my nipples had barely any sensitivity, okay? Like they, bless them, okay? Bless them. That was my life for I don't know, my oldest is 13. So 13 years is what it is, you know? The only time that they felt sensitive was when I was pregnant. So it is a constant feeling of being pregnant, like 24/7. They're sensitive, but like in a good way. And it has definitely changed the intimate times with my husband. It's great. I don't want to be too spicy here, but how incredible is it to have time with my husband and he's not lifting my boob from over here up here, or having to wear a bra because they're just all over the place, you know? It's a completely different experience. It has changed my life in so many different ways. Actually getting, going to the store and buying a shirt that I could have never worn before. I can just go out and not wear a bra, which has been a dream of mine forever. I've always been jealous of women who could just throw on a t-shirt and not wear a bra. I can do that. Oh my gosh, shopping for bathing suits. Crazy. And then just all of it. Gosh, it's so much. Now thinking about it, it's so different. It's been incredible. I'm a whole different person. And I'm doing things that I never dreamed that I could do before. And I never thought that this would be a possibility for me. And honestly, Mateo and I worked really, really hard to be able to afford this. And I'm so, so grateful, because just living with no pain, but then all these other like added bonuses of like for mental health and physical health and spiritual health and emotional health, like with my husband, and feeling confident in the bedroom and out of the bedroom. And it's so different. And I feel so grateful for this opportunity. And even though I had a really hard recovery, because, I wanted to get back to my life so soon, I am still so grateful for this opportunity. And, if you're on the fence about getting it done and you have any questions, I'm here for you. I just want you to know that now that I'm on the other side of it, and even me making it harder for myself than it was supposed to be, I don't regret it at all. At all. Okay. A couple of things that I did not expect with this surgery is I didn't expect for my nipples to be sensitive, like as sensitive as they are, which I kind of already talked about a little bit, but I thought that they would not have any feeling, like to the point where I was like, I'm gonna go get my nipples pierced because they'll have no feeling. Coming out, they directly had feeling. The doctor was super excited about it. He's like, this is great. This means that your body's taking to it well, all the things. So that, I don't know why it didn't click with me that they would settle. There's nothing wrong with them settling. It's fine. But they were like so high up, I felt like an anime character, and I was like, okay, all right. Now that they're settling, I love it because they look so natural. I don't know why I didn't think about that, because I know that even when you have implants, like your implants settle, it just is something that didn't cross my mind, or something that I didn't think about before I had surgery. So that's something that I wish I would have thought about and just like reminded myself before going into this. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing bad with it. But I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense that they would settle, you know. They sit like this instead of like the bottoms of them are like, boop, like it goes over my scars instead of my scars being super visible. Like you can't see my scars now because they've settled. That's what I meant. Another thing that I didn't prepare myself for was I've never had breast tissue on the side of my arm right here before. It's because when you have tubular breasts, you have them, it starts like over. Sorry, I'm like looking into the camera, but it starts over. And then you have this boob, right? So then I had this flap of skin from losing weight and just back fat and all that. So that was right there. So having actual breast tissue, I kind of feel like a T-Rex because I'm like, oh, like when I go to reach, I'm like, there's a boob there. It's not flat, like a flat chest. Like there's an actual breast there. So that's so cool. And let me think, what else? I should have written this down actually. I didn't think about this until I started recording. But those are some things that kind of took me by surprise, but pleasantly surprised. Another thing is one of my boobs is actually slightly larger than the other. When I went to my surgeon and he talked about it, I felt like he needed to explain himself to me about it. But basically he told me that, you know, because I didn't have an implant, he just worked with whatever tissue was there. And there just happened to be more tissue on my right side than my left, which it doesn't bother me. Honestly, you can only tell if I really point it out and I'm like, hey, can you see that this one's bigger than the other one? Because on the right side right here, like right here, there's just a little bit more tissue. I think it looks more natural that way. I mean, you can't look natural anyways because it looks like a Frankenboob because I have, you know, red scars right now, which I'm using my scar stick from Rocasa and I'm, you know, moisturizing and doing that, which the scars do not bother me, okay? Because the scars just show everything that I've been through and the life that I've lived, and it's okay, okay? And so I lived my life in the summers putting the thigh chafing cream underneath and then putting cornstarch and even cutting pieces of washcloth and putting it underneath so that I would not get rashes because they were so large and like pendulous. And so to go from that to this, having a scar is nothing. And that's not even taking account into that back pain, you know? So yeah, this is, you know, those are the couple of things I didn't expect. This is my journey with it. Like I said before, I don't regret it. It's changed my life like incredibly. And my plan is to make another vlog of things to expect and ways that my life has changed since having both surgeries. So, of course, you know, stay tuned for that. And if there is any questions or if you are thinking about this journey and you need support or guidance or just somebody who understands, I'm here for you. Thank you for just being here with me. It's been incredible because now I feel like there is this new chapter for me where now that all of that excess skin is gone, I can actually like start this whole new chapter of my life and be in the healthiest version of me that's ever been there. And I'm really excited for it, like really excited to be in this stage of my life. And I'm really grateful that you guys get to come along with me. And, you know, I'm much more than a business owner and a chef and a wife and a mother. Like I'm also still me. And it's cool that I get to work on that. And yeah. So anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And I love you. And if you like this, like and subscribe. I'm here. I'm keeping it as real as possible, everybody. I mean, come on, look at me. I'm on here with my dark circles, all the things, but I just don't really care. I'd rather be a real person than a fake person on YouTube. So it is what it is. Anyways, I love you. I'll talk to you soon. And yeah, Tanti Bachi, my friend.